So as I'm waiting for my meetup to sell a few watches, let's talk about what the market just did. So like QQQ, everything started rallying back, and that is a good thing. So my portfolio is back to over like 260 something, almost 270. So almost all my value is back. If you guys remember, we were at 281 and 285 just a few weeks ago. So like I said, even though like I took losses, the premiums have been covering everything. Like the premiums I've been making have been amazing, right? And you don't get to see the full balance of the premiums. You see that right in your buying power, but you don't see your account go up until they expire worthless or you close them out. That's when you see your account balance go up to the next level after you fully collected the premiums. So in doing so, a lot of the money has come back. Like a lot of the money is there. Palantir is back up. HIMS is moving back up. Hood is moving back up. And I do have a Tesla in a covered call that, remember, I rolled it from 305 to 405, and now I rolled it again to 420. So I've been consistently making like $900 per roll after that initial spend of 8K. So after I sell it, eventually, whenever it blows past my covered call, I'll be up I'll be selling it for 10 to 12K, and then I'll be up the difference between that and 8K. So obviously a lot of good things are happening in the market. What am I personally doing? Like I talked about in the last video, I need to be less greedy and be happy with what I get. I'm not going to try to full force try to get like 20K months every month. If it just so happens, why not? But for now, while my portfolio is quote unquote on the lower side, like in the mid twos, I think I should be aiming for like that 7 to 12K range of premiums. And I think that is very doable and very safe. Going to those 20s and 25, which I've been doing, is probably over leveraging. And that's why I had like a little panic attack when the market dipped like that. But if I keep it lower and I play a little bit less aggressive instead of waiting till expiration and collecting like 80, 90, 100% of the premium, I'm actually thinking about, once it hits over 60, 65%, start thinking about closing them out, get the money out, and moving on to the next. And in doing so, I'm able to free up cash sooner. I still collect a lot more money. Well, not a lot more money, but I still collect a decent amount of money, and just continue to just keep money flowing and having it free up consistently. And like, I think that will be a good strategy for me. I used to do it at 80%, but lowering it a little bit while there's like CPI data uncertainty, even though there's usually Santa rallies like around this Christmas time, like holiday time. I think this might be a good strategy to do with most of my plays, especially like HIMS or any play that's a little bit more volatile. I think once it's like at 60% or higher, I'm just gonna buy to close, or at least think about it and see what next play I could get to. So again, super happy with how the market is moving, how it rebounded, and also annoyed with myself because of the over leveraging, that I wasn't able to take full advantage of this dip. That dip, even though we're still pretty low, could have made a lot of money for anyone that went into leaps. You know, it's solid money that I missed out on. And not that I want any dips, but hopefully now I learned another lesson on this journey to financial freedom, on this journey to make this account 7 figures. So that's the plan. Get this to 7 figures, consistently keep making that income, and just not being greedy and being happy with what I'm being able to get. And obviously making this video on Thanksgiving, and just be thankful that I have this position, that I'm in this position to make this type of money selling options and doing all the other things that I do. So take the money off the table, be happy with it, don't be greedy, and keep the money flowing. And hopefully you guys learned a little bit from this. Hopefully you guys like watching these type of videos where I just talk and tell you how it is for me. Like yeah, most of my trades were like 99% great until this November, but here we are. I'm not shying away from it. I showed that I was down, but now we're almost back up to all-time highs, and that's what selling options could do if you manage the risk properly and you don't necessarily lose out on a lot, and you don't sell out of certain positions. You're gonna do really well in the long term. So, little video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this guy shows up to buy these watches from me, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace.